Hello. I'm hoping that you can hear me. I hope you can see me. I hope you can see Neil Birse. Welcome to the woodshed. I thought it was going to be much warmer tonight, but strangely it's misty and atmospheric outside here. So good evening to everybody. Hello. Hello. I'm hoping. Is that little red light going? Yes, I think so. Excellent. Welcome. Let me know that you're joining us. And I'll say hi. I'm seeing that there are already 13 shy people who are not letting us know if they're there.
Thank you.
Hello. Welcome. Do you want to do a little tinkling?
Yeah, sure.
While we're waiting for
Sure.
friends to join in. Can you let me know if you're there? Share this. Yes, I can see a thumbs up. Can you hear us? Aha, wonderful, from Ontario, Nancy. Welcome. I'm wearing a Canadian jacket tonight by Jeannie Becker, no less. Gordon Calder, Neil Strachan, welcome. George Finley, it is a bit chilly, George. Aunt Angela and Uncle Alistair are watching him. Well, Guy, of course they are. Maggie Smith, hello Fiona. Lovely to see you too. Chick MacDonald, good evening. And Mary McIntosh is watching. And Elma Wood is saying hi to you, Neil. Neil's just tinkering. Stephen Baxter, hello Fiona, Neil, hello Stephen. And Christine McPhail. Oh good, I was getting a bit worried that I hadn't plugged everything in properly, but you're all joining us now. Alan and June Douglas are watching. Very good. Are your folks watching?
It will be, yes.
I hope so. The whole Birse clan. Maybe Amy in Shetland?
Possibly.
Possibly Amy in Shetland. Robert and Mary Wilson. Eileen, Andrew and Neil is watching and having his dinner. Excellent. Sandra Todd is watching too. Well, I think we're all feeling, hi Robin, that things are looking up a little bit. It was a beautiful weekend, but after a beautiful weekend on a Monday, we've kind of got the har in Aberdeenshire. Now that's a good word if you don't come from this part of the world, har. It's not good. But everyone is joining us, and from Comrie is Nancy, hello Nancy, and Marion, and Catherine from Inverness, Christine McPhail, hi Christine, and Lewis Sinclair, oh it's good to have you with us, and Frida too, lovely to have you with us, belated birthday wishes Frida, Marjorie Mackay, and Lorna Meehan is watching. Robin Cook, I'm looking forward to it. Trisha Donovan, good evening, Trisha. Oh, Roxy Rose has shot outside. Elizabeth Mackenzie and Jean Thompson and Christine Miller, good evening, Christine. Alan and Jude Douglas, Liz Calder. Oh, the golfer has come out to see what's happening. I don't expect he'll be out for long because it's a little damp. Agnes Fraser, hi Agnes. Hi Liz. Hi Kathy from Stockton. Great. Susan Johnson from Northumberland. Wonderful. And Jean Caron from Afford. Flora Nicholson is watching. And Catherine Bell. Hello. And Doris Hepburn. Hi Doris. Well, great. And Rhoda MacDonald in Dunoon. Oh, and of course, Kirstine and Andrew Walker and Santa and Sam are saying, we're here too. That's good. Sheila McLeod and Louis Pickup. We're going to enjoy ourselves, Louis. Jeannie Martini. Hey, Fiona. Sean and I are watching. Jeannie, look, I'm wearing your jacket. I felt I needed cheering up. Dorothea Turnside from Edinburgh. Duncan Thornburn from Edinburgh. Flora Nicholson, Lewis Sinclair, how wonderful. Andy Burnett. Hi Fiona, love your songs. You haven't heard them yet, but I'm hoping you love them tonight. Joan Mackenzie is watching. Oh my goodness, we've got heaps of people watching. And Andy Robbins, howdy. Yes, howdy. This is a jacket by Jeannie Becker of Canada. I don't know if you want to... I love it, Jeannie. I just love it. And Jeannie is back doing her Style Matters program, which starts, I think, next week on Canadian television. Exciting. Alan and June Douglas, Jeannie Martini, love that jacket on you. Coral is definitely your colour. Well, Jeannie, you gave this to me. Thank you. And we've got lots of Canadian friends watching, which is wonderful. So, I think we should kind of get going. Albert, hello. And Phyllis, hello. What Neil and I were thinking tonight was, because we've had magnificent weather over the weekend, and because the news is looking a little bit better, I think we've all got to be a bit more optimistic. We thought we'd sing a song that Woody Nelson made very famous, but it dates way back before Woody Nelson. It was composed in 1926 as a last-minute addition to the Rodgers and Hart's musical Betsy. And although the show only ran for 39 performances, Blue Skies was an instant success, with audiences on opening night demanding no less than 24 encores. And the star at the time was called Belle Baker. And during the last verse, apparently she forgot her words, and it prompted Irving Berlin to sing the words from the front row. So it's a lovely story about blue skies, and we have had blue skies here. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Blue birds singing a song, nothing but blue birds from now on. I never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right, noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Oh, blue skies, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right, noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Oh, blue skies, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Yay! Thank you, family, outside in the damp cold. Yes, the golfer he's loitering with intent here because he wants to come and tell you. Oh, right, hang on. Oh, you're going to sit down. Wait.
Oh, the chair doesn't tip.
Are you okay?
Right.
I'm holding on to you.
Like
Are you going to say hello?
Hi.
Mr. Charming.
I'm not asking a question tonight, but there's a certain lady called Aileen Andrew who came up with a brilliant one.
Is it a clue?
This is the clue. What do you call the wire around the top of the champagne bottle? This is very, very good, Aileen. Excellent. I haven't heard of this for a long, long time. It's
What is
8 letters.
What is the wire on the top of a
Champagne bottle.
or sparkling wine?
Best, well,
If it's Nye Timber.
well,
They also have wire things on
yes,
the
yes,
top.
yes.
So that is.
And Prosecco even.
But we prefer champagne. Never feel that you can't bring me a glass. Oi. Disappeared into the distance. Okay, so there is the clue. Hi Lorna Meehan, welcome, and Elizabeth Mackenzie. Hope you enjoyed Blue Sky. The golfer has gone back into the warmth of the kitchen. Now Neil Birse is my special guest this evening. Now, oh, bang. You get it all here, folks. You get the dogs. Oh, Roxy Rose, come on then. She's been abandoned. She's got her frisbee, but the boss has gone back inside. Come on then, you come and bring me the frisbee. Here is the frisbee, which I will just chuck. Oh, that wasn't a very good chuck. Where was I? Neil Birse is my special guest. Wonderful piano player of all kinds of music. Neil, I know I've asked you this before, but what is your favourite music to play?
I think it has to be jazz, really.
Jazz?
Yeah, I think so.
You studied jazz at Guildhall.
Yes.
But is it easy when I just throw a Scottish song at you to just accompany?
That's a very different type of challenge, but it's really fun.
Yeah.
They're easy to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Scottish folk music is easier to play, but there's a lot more emotion to get across. You've got to find ways of getting across a lot of emotion using few chords.
Yeah.
As opposed to jazz, where having so many chords makes it easy in a way.
And you're playing with gloves again. I mean, this guy is amazing. He can play with gloves on. I mean, I know some people play as if they have gloves on, but Neil actually does. You're going to play Joy Spring?
Yes,
Because we're feeling spring-like. I'm wearing coral, a Jeannie Becker original, and we've got tulips in the background. And we're trying to feel spring-like and trying to cheer everyone up if you're not feeling cheery, or if on your own, you're not on your own because you're with us. So, Joy Spring.
There you go.
Enjoy spring. That was great. That was really good. I'm trying to think who wrote that. Do you?
That was written by Clifford Brown and Max Roach, a trumpeter and a jazz drummer.
A trumpeter and a jazz drummer wrote it. Fantastic.
Clifford Brown and Max Roach.
Well, it is joyful. It does feel joyful, and we're all trying to feel joyful and spring-like. We certainly got loads of snowdrops in Aberdeenshire. There's little crocuses popping their head through, and the birds are watching. Hello, Lara and Stuart in Edinburgh. Lovely to have you with us. Trisha Donovan giving you loads of applause there, Neil. And Christine McPhail is watching. And I know Stuart and Lara watch with their tea, as we like to call it. Supper, some people call it tea. But I think Stuart and Lara like to watch it because Christine in France told me that. And Brian Green, fantastic. And Duncan Stewart is watching. And Stuart Mackenzie. Help, oh my gosh, help from snowy Kiev. Oh, I wish I could give you hope from, never mind help, from snowy Kiev. Brian Green, Muselet, he's saying for the clue. We'll have to get the golfer back out. Kayla Craigie, hi from the island of Lewis. Hi, welcome. Lovely to have you with us. And Alison McGilvery is watching. How lovely. Here is a song for us all to sing. Eunice, you're watching too. Eunice Watt. Now, there's La La La's. I know this is not of the calibre of Neil Birse. I'm making him play things not against his will at all, but maybe things that aren't that complicated. This is a little waltz that was made very famous by Max Bygraves. You cannot get more cheesy than this, but it is springtime coming. Isn't it, Anne Park? Hello. And John Hopkins. We've got tulips there. Do you see them in the background? So we're shamelessly going to sing a song that I want you all to sing at home, or La La La. Can you give me a little sort of vampy thing going in? That'll do. That's wonderful. When it's spring again, I'll sing again. Tulips from Amsterdam. With a heart that's true, I'll give to you. Tulips from Amsterdam. I can't wait until the day you fill these eager arms of mine. Like the windmill keeps on turning, that's how my heart keeps on yearning for the day I know we can share some tulips from Amsterdam. All together. La 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 la. Tulips from Amsterdam. La 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 la. Tulips from Amsterdam. You can do this. La 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 la. You doing it? La la. Tulips from Amsterdam. One more time. When it's spring again, I'll sing again. Tulips from Amsterdam. With a heart that's true, I'll give to you. Tulips from Amsterdam. I can't wait until the day you fill these eager arms of mine. Like the windmill keeps on turning, that's my heart keeps on yearning for the day I know we can share these tulips from Amsterdam. Share these tulips from Amsterdam. Yay! Well, I'm giving you all a round of applause because I am feeling and sensing that you're all as completely bonkers as me, and that you are either sitting having your tea, a drink, perhaps a martini if you would like, and singing Tulips from Amsterdam. Jennifer Patience, hello. Annette, oh la 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 from Annette MacDonald in Cruden Bay. And Robert and Mary Wilson. And Christy McPhail. And Frank Crombie. Fit like Aberdeen. Frank, we're fine, thank you. I am hearing you here, that's good. And Mike Oakes is watching. Stuart Mackenzie, more like la la la, woof. I know. Roxy keeps clattering the...
Shall I go take Roxy in?
I'll give her one. I'll throw it once. Hang on, okay. And then right, Roxy, and then you've got to stop barking. There. You see, this is just to prove to everybody we are actually outside, and this dog has no end of energy, and then she just comes and dumps it because the golfer has gone inside, and maybe would you take her into the golfer and say that his dog Roxy Rose is being a complete distraction? I mean, what can you say? And now my hair's all getting tangled up. I'm going to do some requests. Did you enjoy Tulips from Amsterdam? I hope so. Dorothea in Edinburgh, I know that you'll be la-la-lying, and Isabella too. I would like to say that it was Robert Wilson's birthday last week. It was last Wednesday and I missed it. So can we sing happy birthday to Robert Wilson? And Robert and Mary were also celebrating their 54th wedding anniversary. I mean, that's fantastic. 54 years. So I'm going to do happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday Robert Wilson, happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. Hope you had a lovely day and many congratulations on your 54th wedding anniversary. Oh, the golfer's back.
Brian Green, you've given me a word for the answer. It's correct in some certain respects, but it's not the word I'm looking for.
Oh. It's a mystery. What's the clue again? It's the wire piece on the top of a champagne bottle.
It is called a muselette.
It is called a muselette.
But the answer, that's not the answer I'm looking for.
Oh, it's called a muselette, but apparently it's not the answer that the golfer is looking for. There's another word that isn't a muselette. Oh, Alison is saying she wants to say hi to Neil.
Oh, hello.
And Elma's saying hi. And Brian Green's going, ah. Gordon Murray, 54 also. Are you 54 years young or you've been married for 54 years? That you cannot have been married all that time. Surely Sheila has not put up with you for 54 years, Gordon. Cannot be true. Jennifer Patience and Isabel Foley, happy birthday to Robert Wilson. Hope you have a lovely day. That's from Isabel. It's very nice when everyone starts talking amongst themselves. I also want to say, I forgot last week, oh Frank, muzzle. Muzzle.
Nope.
Colin Manders says muzzle.
Nope.
Joan Johnson is watching from Inverness. Hello, Joan. How lovely to have you with us. It's great. We've got lots of people from up Inverness way, which is great. And Patricia Wilson and Kayla is watching from the island of Lewis. So I also want to say hello to Murdo McInnes because I keep forgetting to say hello properly to Murdo. And Murdo McInnes is fantastic. He's part of the McInnes clan, my Canadian cousins are all over there, but Murdo is here in the sort of Hull, Grimsby area. And Mary Spate is saying happy birthday to Robert as well. Wire Hood, said Susanna Pearman Bradley from Sydney, Australia. Wire Hood, Francis? Nope. Sorry, Susie Wong. Eunice Watch is watching. So, Eberly and Colton, I'm hoping they're watching. It's a very good clue this week, this wire. It's not a muzzle, it's not a whatever else. You can...
You want the answer?
No, we don't want the answer yet. Is this Eileen that sent in the...
Yes.
It's Eileen Andrew who sent it in.
It can be called a cage, a muselette, or...
It could be called a cage, a muselette, or something else.
Which is 7 letters.
7 letters. You said it was 8 before.
I changed my mind. Your spelling wasn't good.
Thank you, Sid Robert Wilson. Thank you, Fiona. We did have a lovely lockdown day. Great. And 54 years is amazing. That's fantastic. And Nancy is watching. That's great. So Francis gave you the Duff Gen. Basically, it's.
No, you spelt it wrong.
Oh, I spelt it wrong. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it's my fault. How come it's your clue and it's my fault?
You spelt it wrong on a bit of paper.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I wrote it down.
Yes.
I wrote it down wrong. Now, what are we going to do, Neil? I know. I think, will we do The Road and the Miles to Dundee?
Yes.
I tell you, I would like to sing The Road and the Miles to Dundee, and it's a special birthday wish for George Ferguson, who lives in Dundee. And this is with love from his wife Isabella, who originally comes from Caithness. But I'm not going to do it because I've left it inside. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to ask you to play while I go and get it.
Sure.
And I'm also going to get the spelling for this right.
No,
So,
I've got it right.
Francis got it right. But Neil, will you play something?
Yes, absolutely.
Something jolly.
Yes, I'll
Okay,
play,
I'll be back.
There Will Never Be Another You, which is
Yes.
a well-known jazz standard. So.
golfer's coming in. Golfer. Oh, the golfer's actually got a golf club in his hand. Darling, come in, and I know I made a bit of a mistake which maybe threw things. So, before you tell the answer to the clue, the golfer and I got our injections last week. Was it last week?
Last Wednesday.
Yeah, and actually we're fine. That's good to know.
Yeah.
What was very funny, as we were going up the escalator to the Tekka Centre where we were getting it, it's a huge sort of big wonderful space, P&J Live Centre. Francis looked around at me and said, well, what did you say?
Don't tell me we never do anything together.
I mean, that's his idea. That's his idea of a date. Going and getting an injection together. It wasn't my idea of a date. Anyway,
The word everyone's looking for is agarf. A-G-A-R-F-F-E. Okay, Brian? A-G-A-R-F-F-E.
Oh,
Sounds French, doesn't it?
it does sound
Oh, it is
French.
French, champagne.
No, yeah.
Yeah, Argarf.
Yeah,
Argarf.
yeah.
I'm just going to check if anyone has been saying it. Thank you. There we go. I'll just do that.
Agraf. A-G-R.
Brian Green, how did you guys manage to get vaccine before the 50 plus? Brian, you're so nice.
A-G-R.
Isabella Ferguson, AGR.
A-G-R-A-F-F-E.
Oh, Tricia Donovan, she got her injection last year. We call it a jag in Glasgow. They call it a jag, a jab if you're English. Rose Stewart, brilliant, Francis. Says Rue. Oh, we were thinking about Howie the other day, and lots of happy memories. Lots of happy memories. And actually, I also wanted to remember 2 or 3 very special people. It's but also, you know, it's been a really tough time for a lot of people we know. And we were just terribly sad to yesterday hear about the death of Professor Ogston, who was just the most phenomenal gentleman, and he was so generous to the students of the University of Aberdeen, and he just did so many deeds of kindness. He was a brilliant medical man. His passion was music and supporting young students, and in fact the Ogston Award that he created, Matthew Kilner, who you play with, a wonderful saxophone player who I hope sometime to get out into the shed here with us. He won it, as did David Welsh, a beautiful tenor. Over the years, lots and lots of very fine singers and musicians have won the Ogston Award and gone on to have wonderful careers. So he will be very, very much missed. And also Professor Mallard, who I sang when he was given the Freedom of Aberdeen, a wonderful, wonderful man who was one of the inventors of the MRI scanner. And I remember chatting to him and him choosing, he was a great music man as well, and he wrote down on a tiny piece of paper his favourite songs that he and his wife used to love. And Professor Mallard was the son of a grocer, and he got the idea of the MRI scanner by watching his father slicing through the ham and thinking, how about if we could do that with an X-ray? So he was at Aberdeen University for a very long time, and a brilliant man, and a very, very sad loss. And also Robert Lindsay, a singer-songwriter who used to come over every year with all our friends from America for the week at Kincardine Castle. We lost Robert this past week as well. So it's been a very, I think we should sing Stronger for the Storm, actually, in memory of everyone. Stronger for the Storm, written by Paul Mealer, Graham Davis and myself. And Stronger for the Storm, I think, is how we all have to try to be. A shadow fell across us for a season. A cloud has come between us and the sun. The words we never thought to say are spoken. The time we never thought to see has come. But our meeting now is sweeter for the parting. Like winter makes the wanderer's welcome warm, and friendship is the greater for forgiveness. Like the for the storm. And I will not say it happened for a reason, and I will not wish away a world gone wrong. We cannot choose the story or the season, but we can choose the song. But our meeting now is sweeter for the parting, like winter makes the wanderer's welcome warm, and friendship is the greater for forgiveness. Like the rowan tree is stronger for the storm, like the rowan tree is stronger for the storm. Thank you. That's in memory of wonderful Professor Ogston and Mallard, Professor Mallard and Robert Lindsay. A beautiful song that was written for I Sing for Peace. And it would be very nice if, Georgia May, if you wouldn't mind putting up a link for Stronger for the Storm, because if you feel you can, it would be lovely if you could either buy the track, which will then be donated to 4 charities, including the British Red Cross Students' Hardship Fund for the University of Aberdeen, VSA, and also the Royal Ex-Servicemen's League. So the song was written especially for those charities by Paul Mealer, Graham Davis and myself. So it's available on Bandcamp. And also there is a Just Giving page, so if you don't have to buy the song, but if you feel that you could support the charities, it would be hugely, hugely welcome. And thank you for that lovely arrangement. That was lovely. He's doing all this from memory and with gloves on. I mean, what can you say? Fantastic. So I'm going to say a few more hellos and a couple of more songs. Anne is watching, and Jennifer Patience, lovely, and Caroline Elizabeth said it's a lovely song. It is. Thank you. And Fred O'Neill, thank you so much. That means a lot. It does. Let's sing for George Ferguson. The Road on the Miles to Dundee, which Isabella requested, and Isabella comes from Caithness. So this is for you, and happy birthday to George. Cold winter was howling o'er moor and o'er mountain, and wild was the surge on the dark rolling sea, when just about daybreak he met a young lassie, who asked him the road and the miles to Dundee. Said he, my young lassie, I canna will tell ye the road or the distance, I canna will gie, but if you'll permit me to to gang a wee bitty. I'll show you the road and the miles to Dundee. At once she consented and gied him her arum. Ne'er a word did he speak while the lassie micht be. She appeared like an angel in feature and form as she walked by his side to the road to Dundee. Then she took the gowd pin frae the scarf she was wearing and said, keep ye this in remembrance o' me. Then bravely he kissed the sweet lips o' the lassie, and he parted with her on the road to Dundee. So here's to the lassie, he ne'er can forget her, and ilka young laddie is listening to me. Oh, ne'er be a sweer to convoy a young lassie, though it's only to show her the road to Dundee. Though it's only to show her the road to Dundee. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you. Lovely accompaniment, and lots of people are loving that song. It's a beautiful song, and you're right. My dad did used to sing that song, and it's just one of those. It's one of those songs. It's one of those songs. It gets to you. I keep thinking there are all these old songs that I now want to record, and now, as they say on Monty Python, for something completely different, because this young man is such a fantastic piano player. We're throwing ourselves in at the deep end. I was a huge fan, still am, of a lady no longer with us called Barbara Cook. She was a Broadway star, a phenomenal singer, and I was lucky enough to go and see her a few times in London. And she just had the most wonderful coloratura voice, actually. I've taken this down a little bit. But are you still managing? Are you still just about warm enough? Because it's got a wee bit cold. We're going to finish off this evening with I Love a Piano, because I do. I love a piano. Neil, give me a chord. I love a piano. I love a piano. I love to hear somebody play upon a piano, a grand piano. It seems to carry me away. I know a fine way to treat a Steinway. I love to run my fingers o'er the keys, the ivories, and with a pedal I love to meddle. When that bold medley starts to play, I'm so delighted when I'm invited, when the genius starts to play. So you can keep your fiddle and your bow, give me a Piano. I love to stop right beside an upright or a high-toned baby grand. as a child I went wild when the band played, how I ran to the man when his hand swayed. Clarinets were my pets and a slide trombone I thought was simply divine. But today when they play I could hiss them, every bar is a jar to my system. But there's one musical instrument that I call mine. I love a piano, I love a piano. I love to hear Neil Birse play upon a piano, a grand piano, in a lovely musical way. I know a fine way to treat a Steinway. I love to run my fingers o'er the keys, the ivories, and with the pedal I love to meddle when Pedruski's comes this way. I'm so delighted when I'm invited to hear that long-haired genius play. So you can keep your fiddle and your bow. Give me a Piano. I love to stop right beside an upright and a high-toned baby I'm giving Neil a great round of applause there. Everyone at home is completely bewildered. I can feel your bewilderment. It is very good to try out new things, don't you think? It's lovely that you're all watching. Thank you so much. And we're going to finish off tonight. I think you could play a little something to see us. And we'll look forward very much to seeing you next week. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Susie Wong in Sydney, Australia. And thank you all for joining us. And we'll see you next time. It's a little chilly. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. Bye.